Hey, welcome to Survival Skills. I'm on a different server. I'm always jumping from server to server. Um, we just get bored quickly, so we regen worlds and we like to just build up new worlds. So this is a friend of mine's server, and this is 11721W 07A, I think. And I fired up a couple of other worlds in this snapshot, and I tried to find a cave like this, and I still haven't found one. So they got really lucky here. This is a huge cave system, and we just had a lot of fun with this. So I just want to show you around real quick. So let me flip into first person and give you a look at what we were able to do here. So, oops, excuse me. So I don't know. We got all the basics, but we built it all underground. It was just interesting to do. Um, I learned a new trick. You can see better if you turn up your gamma. So if you don't know about that, when you're playing these caves, it's nice to be able to see, like especially when it's all dark before you get it torched up. It's nice to be able to see the roof, and you can find tons of diamonds that way. And there's a file called options text. It's in your .minecraft folder, and there is a setting in options text called gamma, GAMMA, gamma. And that's normally set to like 0 by default, right? You can set that higher and it will make the shadows go away up here, and you'll be able to see every piece of this cave. So I would encourage you to try that out if you haven't tried it, just for exploring these caves in the 117 update. So I set I looked it up in Wiki, and they said the highest gamma setting is 1. Like, it doesn't do any good to set it higher than 1. So I by default, I think according to Wiki, it's set to 0. I think it is pretty close to 0. And setting it to 1 will turn it all the way up. But we set it to like 10. That might be like unnecessary, but just you can go into that options.txt and edit the gamma setting and set gamma to 10, and that will you'll still get mob spawning because it really is dark. It'll be, it is this dark in this cave, but it won't look like it. You'll be able to see every little nook and cranny in this cave. Makes it a lot easier to find diamonds in these caves. And in the new update, the diamonds are going to be the biggest bunch of them is going to be Y level. I believe it's 41 and below is where you're going to find the highest concentration of diamonds. I was wondering about that. The mining at level 11, that technique doesn't work anymore. That's not the way to do it in 117. You go down to the deeper levels, like under Y negative 41. Did I say 41? Negative 41. From negative 41 down to negative 64. I think, around negative 41, negative 50, like that. If you find a cave like this, just stay in the lower parts of it, and you'll find tons of diamonds. So I didn't have any direction for what to show you. I just wanted to share that little tidbit of information. So we got a couple of houses here. You've probably been looking at this while I was talking. So Sneak built this. This is a Blue Nerd build. So if you want to go on YouTube, you can find this. The guy's name is named Blue Nerd. He does some pretty nice builds, and I don't know if this is exactly the way he did it, because Sneak's a really good builder, and sometimes she will just take like something like this, like that for inspiration, and then she'll add her own touches. But so she did this pretty darn nice, and made the lower part of it a storage area. So this is our main storage area in here. And you know, it doesn't have to really be any bigger. We're not running out of storage. We've got plenty of storage for the stuff we're doing. But so that's what she did with the bottom part of this. And then we've got more over here. And then place to sleep. Got my dogs. Got my puppy dogs. Got to have dogs. And did a little treasure exploring. So just decorating the walls with the evidence of our explorations. And then this up here, this could be a sleeping area if we wanted it to be. It's got a nice balcony with a nice view of the rest of the base. And we just put odds and ends in here. This could be all decorated. Probably should go look at some magma videos or something and decorate this. Interesting use of copper here. So this is the first that I had seen of, you know, how nice copper can look if you mix it with the right blocks. I think this is quartz, and then this is that new, is it calcite or what is this? Yeah, calcite, then quartz, smooth quartz, calcite, copper. That's a very nice palette with polished diorite, polished andesite. And then these are, so these, obviously we didn't take down all these bastions, right? These are lodestones. So these were pulled from creative mode inventory to finish the thing off. And then I'm not sure what that touch of black stone is for, but looks good. Nice, the windows, I like the windows, the way they were done and the way they're pulled out there with the curves. So you get that 3D look. These are trapdoors, I think. Kind of cool idea to do trapdoors there and then stairs on top, so it doesn't look too thick, you know. So we do our enchanting up here, and then we've also got a big stable of village trades for more enchanting. We're pretty much enchanted to the hilt. Oh, here's something to know. 1.17 changed a lot of things, and like about the way you play the game, like to find diamonds, for example. The best way to find diamonds is to get down into one of these caves and just go explore it. We've got, you know, at least a stack of diamonds just from exploring this cave, this big cave here, and then going off and exploring in that direction. You'll find them all over the place. Slimes. Who needs a slime farm? Every time I turn around, there's a big slime hopping around somewhere. I don't know what the deal is with slime chunks in this this new update. I haven't really looked it up, but it seems like we find slimes lots of places. It might just be like the older versions of Minecraft, that when you get a big area like this carved out, you know, you'll find slime chunks. So we used to have to carve, you know, dig all that kind of stuff out, dig a huge room, and when we did that, we would just accidentally come across slime chunks. Well, in these big caves, you know, it's already done for you. So we found lots of slime here just from, oh, I'm in creative mode, yeah, so that I can look around. So we found lots of slime and all the slime we needed. So anyway, enough about slime. This is our iron farm. Just wanted you to know that you don't really need to do slime farms. If you find a big cave like this, you're going to find them. So the iron farm, this I'm very happy with the way this has been evolving, right? So very, very simple. It couldn't be more simple. You just make this, this outer part of this thing is 5 by 5, and then that makes the inside there 3 by 3. So you got room for 3 villagers and 3 beds there. And then you just tack a little piece onto the back of it for your zombie to look into that 3 by 3 area. And we put a switch on it so that we might want to let them sleep once in a while. You know, we can throw that switch and that'll close that trapdoor there and give them some peace of mind, you know, from the zombie. And then you can flip it back open and it'll freak them out again. So now these guys standing on the bed won't see him, which is kind of good because they're not totally constantly terrified. You know, just when they get down and see him, they'll be scared enough that they'll generate golems. I don't always have to use these water streams, but in this case, we noticed that the golems were standing around on the edge here. We had put trapdoors over there, and I don't know why, but they weren't falling in. In the other versions of this farm that I've done, that I just put trapdoors over there, and they would walk around and try to get to the zombie and fall in. This time they weren't doing it, so I just did the old Raise Works trick with the water streams here, and they walk into the water stream, and then it pushes them right in. And then I just left this. I'd like to have a little space between the house and the drop here. I could put this right up against the house, but it wouldn't look good to me. So I'd leave a little space there. And then the other trick we learned was to use the flowers, the roses we get from the farm, to make a perimeter around the house, so that golems won't spawn back here. Because like if they spawn back here, they can't see the zombie, right? They'll eventually wander around until they do see him, and then when they see him, they'll go for him, and they'll end up in the pit. But I don't want them standing around back here. I don't want them to spawn back here at all. Now I would normally I would count starting from here at 1, and I would go out 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could put another row of these roses here, but so far I haven't had any trouble. So I was trying to I didn't want to like carve this all out in a big square. I wanted to kind of work with the contours of the cave as long as it's not hurting production. So just filled it out as far as I could. But if I was on a flat area, I would go out 8 in every direction from the house, and then just leave the front of the house open for golem spawning. And they'll spawn, and it doesn't seem to hurt the rates. The fact that they don't have areas back here to spawn might take some more tries or something. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but they spawn here, and they get swept in, and we've done quite well in terms of iron off of this. So we've got we'll never use, I mean, we could use some of these for beacons if we made a bunch of beacons, but other than that, we've got more iron than we know what to do with. So found this bamboo in a shipwreck. Oh yeah, I haven't completely fenced this area off. I put a fence around it to keep them from coming down from up here and having a straight run at you when you're in here. They have to kind of go around, but you will find, I do find that sometimes they will just randomly wander around and come in around the ends of the fence. But I like to have things fenced off a little bit, so I just did this perimeter right here. And then this is a stone generator, so pretty easy to build. And we wanted one, so I don't know why we've got this huge cave, but we're just looking for things to do, honestly. And then the sheep and cow pens, we've got automated cow cookers, but I like to have I like farms like this, so I just put these over here so that I could have these farms. And then the tree farm, we've got our birch and our oak and spruce, and I haven't found a jungle yet, so we don't have any jungle trees yet. So they seem to grow fine in the cave. Let's see, what else? So we did the villager breeder here. Yeah, this video might run a bit long. Let me check something. I'm wondering why I don't see this thing recording. Let me make sure I'm recording. Okay. Back to game. So we're at about 14 minutes. I usually have a little thing in the upper left-hand corner of my screen that tells me how far in we are. So we're at about 14 minutes. We can look a little bit more. Look at this cool view. This cave is so big. I think you can see that, right? I like the way it kind of goes off into the distance there. That might look really good with shaders, or it might not look good at all with shaders. I don't know. I'd have to try it. But this is all cave. It doesn't go outside. So we did the breeder. Let me show you the breeder first. So I've kind of like gotten accustomed to just doing my breeders just right into the side of a wall like this. I just need a little space in there. So the last couple of worlds I've just done this style right here. I've got room in there. I've got 4 beds in there with the villagers, and they're happy and cozy and breed on demand. So it's very, very easy to make. You don't need anything fancier than that. You really don't for like 99% of the things that you would do. Then I did the my typical trading haul. If you've watched my videos, you know this is how I do my trading cells. Okay, so we've got some pretty good trades here. We've got Fortune 3, Thorns, Projectile, UB, Prot, Mending. I don't know what banana is. Cleric. I don't know what. Why is this guy called Banana? I don't know. He's got Looting 3, Multi-Shot, Blast Protection 4. All right, Mr. Banana. And then room for some smiths here. So we expanded and did another side to this. So I don't think we're going to ever need more space than what we have here for villagers. We can completely fill this out with, you know, we'll have all the trades. We're already just so powered up that, you know, I don't know. We'll just build it just to build it, to finish it. Another portal up there. And then we're going to do some stuff in the floor. I like the way this was done. Just let me show you something here. Sneak just made a bunch of stone slabs and just really smoothed out this run here so that you don't have to jump and hop. This is excuse me. This is what I had before with the spruce, and I kind of like the way this just kind of blends in. It just looks very natural. So probably would like to do that all the way around on all these steps. Then we've got a bee farm, and we've got them closed in here, so hopefully they won't. They don't have any place to go, right? They're not going to fly away on us. I think we've got 2 or 3 bees in there. We could put beehives in there and breed bees and make more, but we just kind of did this for looks. And then this used to be where the cow pen was, but we took that out and we did the chicken cooker, and I'm not sure what's going on with this lava here. Like maybe chunk unloading issue or something, but that should be pulled in. So I'll let somebody know about that, and they can fix that. And then this is the cow cooker design, and I have to check on this too because we got lots of cows in here, and I don't see any action. Okay. Not so sure what I think of that design. I've kind of abandoned. That's why I do my cow pens, because I just don't know what I think of these fancy cow farms and stuff. Sheep farm for wool. Maybe we ran out of shears. I would just hop into my sheep pen with shears if I need wool. If you need like a ton of wool for a build, like one build we needed like 20,000 blocks of wool and 20,000 pieces of carpet. We had to make a big auto sheep farm, you know, to do that build. But most of the time you don't need that much. Then this is just a flush farm. So this can be carrots, potatoes, wheat, beetroot, and just ran a little circuit up the side there that operates these trap doors. So when I press a button here, when I press that button there, it's going to send a redstone signal to those trapdoors, and it'll flush all these carrots down into this water stream, and then down into this chest. And you can see that we're doing good on that stuff. So we got a happy little farm there. And then we did a flying machine, sugar cane, and I added some bamboo here on the front side of it. So we get bamboo and sugar cane. I might modify this, or if I build this in another world, I think I'm going to use a different design. I'm going to use the Nimbon design. If you're not familiar with it, you can go look at his video. But he doesn't use water; he uses mine carts, and I won't get into the details of the design, but I'll just say that design, as far as I can tell, is pretty much lossless. You see this stuff that's laying around here on the sand? Now, if we built a bigger version of this, we don't care. You know, we're going to have losses, but it's automatic. So who cares if you lose some? You know, you just run it a few times. You can have plenty of everything. In here, I'd like to see this do a little bit better on efficiency. I am not sure if in the 1.16 if we had this much trouble with things landing on the sand, right, or on the dirt. But I just run through here and I pick that stuff up, and then I just toss it in the water stream, and that'll carry it down to the collection area. So the bamboo is for, you know, scaffolding and stuff. If we want to, you know, build big things like those houses. So we've used, you know, sugar cane, quite a bit of sugar cane for trading with the villagers, but we still got a surplus, and we got enough bamboo to build some scaffolding. And then this guy here, just for fun, we can buy apples and stuff from him. This is handy. Like if you got to train a bunch of villagers, it's good to have a farmer. You can buy the apples rather than having to pick them to make the golden apples that you'll need to cure the villagers. So that is pretty much, I mean, the layout. Here's another little place over here that a friend of mine named Beeston built. He just built this as a little home base for him. It's funny how simple it is, but it looks good, you know. And then he just got a mine right here that comes off of this, so he can branch mine if he wants. And then we'll take a quick look up top. So the location of this was kind of interesting. Here we have our water elevators over here. So we're down at Y level. This is -21 that I'm standing at right now. So if we want to go up to the overworld, we can just hop in the water elevator. And it brings us out here. This path could be done better. We'll make it beautiful later. But I've done a lot of boating from here. This just take off from here in all these different directions and really boated everywhere in this world. We haven't been to the end yet. So that's something to do. And we actually have, I don't have enough time in the video to take you there, but we have a path through the Nether that will take us to the stronghold. So we put that in recently, and now we were just kind of, nobody's really wanted to go to the end, so we just haven't been there yet to slay the dragon. But this is the area that we're in, and then lots of room to explore, you know, out in all those directions, and lots of cool stuff. We found lots of you know, all the like the mesa biome and swamps, and you know, places for resources. Here's our nether spawn right here, and then this is the path that takes us over to the stronghold. that was just like an exploring type of thing. I don't know what the deal was with that, but so this takes us over to the stronghold. You just follow the cobble, and then I want to work on the stronghold and do like some modeling on the stronghold. Unless we decide to recycle this world, we're not really married to it because it's a snapshot. If they change the snapshot significantly, we might have to reset the world. And then this path here is a very interesting path. It's really long, but this goes to the fortress. So I like the way this was all done on the floor of the nether instead of going up into the ceiling. The ceiling's still the most efficient, right? And if I want to do ice boats and stuff, I was thinking about doing ice boats down here. Maybe I'll do it. But if I really want to just get it done, the best way to do it is to go up into the ceiling, at Y115 and do the ice boats up there. So I think that's good. I just wanted to show you around. I'm not sure how much longer we'll be playing in this world. Depends on people's interests. We've started another world on my server that we're active in. We're having a good time in. So maybe next time I'll give you a tour of that one. So that's it. I just thought I should check in because I haven't done a video for a couple weeks now. So I'm still around and still doing them. I appreciate all your views. I hope everybody's doing well. I just got my first thing on my phone about the vaccines. I don't know, if you're interested in vaccines, but for people who are interested, it's kind of good to see those rolling out now. Anyway, good news on. It looks like things are looking up a little bit from the dismal decay that we've been experiencing for the last year and a half or so. So I think we've got happier times around the corner. Anyway, this is a very long goodbye. I just want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.